What I'm working on today on my Tesla Model 3 Performance 2022 is the seats. Now the seats are similar if not identical for many, many years. So here's a stock seat. That's my passenger seat. I took out the driver's seat completely. I'll try to go over how that's done. I'm going to step over to the bench. I bought myself a spare seat to practice on. So I got this salvage at eBay. So there's two approaches. You've got once you get it out of the car, it's a little difficult. You get it on the bench. There's two wires. This is the heater. This is the seat sensor. You've got to unhook this. It's very difficult to do one-handed. And once you unhook that, this peels off. Okay. Once that peels off, you got some choices. This is a custom cut filler to raise the bottom so that these wings, especially in the back, see how it goes in, cuts in. The back will cut into my hip bones. I'm a big guy. So I mean, that might even also be a problem for some women if they have hips that touch, so it digs into the bone. So let me just put down the phone a second. I unclip these. They're very easy. There's just two slots that just go into each other. Once you get that off, you can peel this whole top off. Once I peel the whole top off, my solution is much easier. I just insert, it's roughly 12 by 12. You can make them a little bit smaller, but you get a measure the distance from here to here. I recommend not going all the way up to the front. If you go all the way up to the front, this edge, no matter how you cut it, is going to put pressure on your hamstrings, might cut off the blood. I suggest cutting it roughly square. Then you put this top back on, put those clips back on, pull this back. Then the way it goes in the car is these things slip over this way, so it's kind of inverted. A little tricky to get at. To take them off, you might put a screwdriver in here. Then you pull it off the metal frame. There's the ones in the back, ones on the sides, both sides, and there's another set finally in the front. There it is. And again, they kind of roll over and grab underneath. And I'll show you the car where it goes in. So where it goes in is the seat frame. So the front clip goes underneath this here. The side clips go underneath this right here. And the same thing on the other side. There's a connector right there. That's the gray one. That's the heater. And the little tiny one is the sensor. That's this one. If you have questions, put it in the comments. I might actually do this as a service for those that aren't willing to take it on, or you could show it to another expert and get the seat you want.